Hey guys, what's up? Wally, Beach River Landscapes. I feel weird saying that, but people have been giving me a hard time. And they're like, well, dude, we don't really know your name because you never say it. It's nothing special, man. Wally. Wally. Whenever I go order food or something and they ask my name, I don't know why the heck they think that my name should be spelled W-A-L-L-I-E. It never fails. Oh, you want to hear something funny? I have people that will spell W-A-L-L-E on my receipts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, today we're gonna go. We got we got our property in Fleming Island. I have to go to the other one. We do two out here. Fleming Island's like 40 minutes from us, but we do two large associations, so it's worth coming out here. But last week, I got stuck. The ground just like, it just literally farted right underneath me. The mower got stuck. So I have to bring some sand out there, pack it down in there. And if it doesn't look good or if it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to resod it. But if you guys don't know, St. Augustine grass, you know, can grow across sand pretty quickly and easily since the runners are on top and, you know, they're not below the ground or anything. So anyways, we're going to go to our property that's scheduled today. The guys are already out there. I got the WEIBANG mower. That is a mower from the UK area and all that. I think they are like UK, Australia. Really insane self-propelled mowers, man. Push mowers. So 21-inch, shaft-driven, aluminum decks. Dude, the things are just bad to the bone. Little tanks, man. It's like 100 and something pounds for this thing. It's just a tank, man. Such a tank. We're gonna take that out to this one property because it gets really wet, and we just areas we have to weed eat and all that. And I end up, after a while, I hate the look of a place that gets weed eated all the time. So I'm gonna see how much better it looks using the push mower. It is really soggy, so our feet kind of sink in sometimes, but we can't keep letting this stuff, like, you know, grow and get super tall. We have to be able to mow this stuff out. So we're gonna bring the push mower in there and see what it looks like today, and hopefully that solves, you know, an issue. So, ended up, you know, Leah bought me a Phantom 2, you know, for Father's Day a couple years ago, and I love the drone. And the only problem that I have and why I haven't been using it, you know, for like over years, because, you know, my GoPro broke, and you have to unload and load the GoPro all the time if you want to use it in other things if you only have one. You know, and eventually it does kind of become a nuisance to have to do that. But sorry guys, this keeps getting really dark. But I ended up finding a Mavic Pro, which I've wanted for since I found out about them, but just would never spend the money, man. I ended up selling the Phantom 2 and then sold a kit lens for this camera that I have, and I was able to find a ridiculously awesome deal on this Phantom 2, and it's an Alpine white one, which is sick. I love it. It's a pretty sexy looking machine. So we're gonna pop this thing out and see what kind of fun stuff, what kind of fun footage we can get with it. It's supposed to have like tracking mode. It can follow you, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see if I can figure it out. I'm sure I can. But yeah, let's get going, and we'll go over here, drop sand, and we'll get back to the guys. I need to check ring at the shop. The bell's ringing. It's probably just people driving by. But yeah. All right, guys. guys, so today I took out the Mavic Pro. That was awesome. That was really cool. One battery was kind of dead on it, and then the other one, you know, died. I got like 20-something minutes of video footage, plus it floating around, but mostly 98% of the footage is not anything. It's definitely going to take some getting used to, because it's so versatile. It's definitely going. It's not simple. Like it's pretty complex and very intelligent with all of the different things it'll do. So it's going to take a minute to get used to it and to kind of find my niche with like what kind of shots I really want to get with it and all that. I can tell you this though, y'all watched it track Airy. That tracking mode is dope. Oh my God, it's dope. It's got a profile mode. It's got all kinds of crap where it'll just follow a person and it can stay out in front of you. When it's backing up though, you gotta be careful. It doesn't have sensors on the back so it can hit something. But going forward, it's got an obstacle you know, avoidance system, so it can follow somebody, you know, as long as it's facing forward, and it'll go around whatever. It's just pretty awesome. I think that is my favorite thing on this thing already, is the tracking. So it'll be cool to be able to do, you know, some, you know, some vlogging, and to be able to have the drone, and you can kind of tweak it and set it where you want, and it'll just follow you. You know, where I can just kind of have the remote and just set it down and just take off and have the thing follow. So that's pretty cool though, man. I think I'm gonna head home because it's pretty late in the afternoon now. The guys are doing a really kick butt job. You can see from some of the footage, it's kind of I put some random footage in there just to kind of show off, you know, the work. The guys are doing a really good job. These properties, man, out here, this one in particular with another one that's kind of just like it, have been so difficult. My God, dude. Like last year and this year is the most rain Florida's had in a century. These properties are clay based, so they hold all of the water, all of it. Dude, that property that's on film right now, there was so much water there last year that I don't know if you guys remember in a video I put out last year, but there was like, it was like a water bed. It was like a water bed. The water had just, you know, nowhere to drain, so it was just filling up all that clay and everything, nowhere to go. It just filled up and created a water bed, literally. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, man, mowing lawns with like, you know, like with something like that, some kind of swell. It was literally a water bed in the yard. It was nuts, man. But it's just been challenging to get everything sprayed, get all these weeds dead, dying, with all of this rain and all of this water. It's just been a nightmare. So we have sun for a few days, and we're going to take advantage of it and really, you know, try to seize the opportunity and get some stuff, you know, sprayed and, you know, all that stuff. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up, keep this short. I hope you're all having a real beautiful day. Peace out!